DreamElla, which may not be that exciting to people in other parts of the world, but for me, I have not seen them in shops apart from Woolworths, so I'm pretty excited. Hey, welcome to Koala Dolls. I'm Tessa, and these are going to be my dolls as soon as I open them. I have here 3 DreamElla dolls. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, this is not going to be a review because, quite frankly, these have been out for way too long. I just haven't been able to find them. I live in a country that likes to, how do you even open them? That likes to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to these sorts of things, so I don't have them. But I do have thoughts. I have lots of thoughts. Ever since I saw these, oh my goodness, I cannot even open it. Are these childproof? Oh no, yeah, maybe. Ever since I saw these appear on like review channels and all the major YouTube channels were covering them, I have had thoughts. So I thought we could open them today, have a play with them, and go through my thoughts. When I went to the shop, I chose ones with 3 different barcodes, so that's one of them. Instructions, which and I'm hoping I get the 3 different girls. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty loose, unscripted sort of thing, so I can just rip these open and talk about things. So let me just get this one open. Okay, so now we have our piles of surprises and our warm water. So yeah, let's maybe move all the question mark bags out of the way and then we can just do the water bags first. That's water, that's question mark. Okay, so my thoughts. When I first saw these dolls, I thought, obviously, Barbie color reveal. Like, hello. And thinking, oh, MGA's just trying to get a bit of a cash grab, which, I mean, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. But as I learned more about these dolls, I fell in love with them. Not for the dolls themselves, mind you, because the dolls themselves are nothing particularly remarkable. I mean, I haven't opened them, but just from what I've seen, they just look like your standard Barbie-esque fashion size dolls, right? So when oh, it's pretty soft. Okay, so I wasn't planning on getting them. And then by the time I decided I wanted them, I realized I couldn't really get them because they weren't really here. They weren't turning up at Kmart or Target. I don't have any toy shops really close by that I could have checked out. I found some online and they would have cost a lot to bring into the country or to even just get posted within Australia to me, so I just didn't buy them and didn't think much of it. But then something remarkable happened. I watched the series. Yes, there is a DreamElla series, and oh my goodness, I loved it. I love it. I'm excited when new episodes come out, which is a bit weird. I'm not really their target demographic. In fact, I showed it to some of the children that I know who are about 7 years old, and they didn't particularly think that they were part of the target demographic either. They thought it was for babies. So they secretly asked if they could keep watching them. So that was a bit trickier than it had to be. What was I saying? Let me say that again. The children asked if they could keep watching them, even though they acted like it was a show for babies. So that tells me that it's a good show. The thing is, it unlocks like a sense of imagination. Watching the show makes it look like it's so much fun. Like, I just want to be on the team that first designed and pitched that show, and also the team that makes it. I feel like, and obviously I have no idea if this is true or not, but I feel like the people that make it must have just been given like a budget and told, here's a pile of dolls, here's an old dusty photo studio that we have, here's some craft materials and some spare toys, like go freaking nuts and make something. And they just took it and ran, right? Took it and ran with it. And are making plots and storylines that are educational. And I mean, it could be a much bigger team than that, in which case the fact that the series is made with these dolls is marketing genius, honestly, because I would not have bought these dolls or been so excited to have these dolls if it was not for the fact that I knew that these dolls are the actual characters on the show. I'm not talking like they are doll representations of the characters on the show. They are the actual characters on the show. Watching grown adults play with dolls and just having the best time is just so like healing and amazing. And oh my God, look at them. And I can imagine that being a kid and watching it and having these dolls and being able to play along with your favorite storylines from the show would just be so cool. I don't watch doll shows. I've seen bits of the new Barbie Dreamhouse, or not the new Barbie Dreamhouse, the older Barbie Dreamhouse series. I've seen some bits of it because I've heard it's quite good, but like I haven't really followed it. I haven't really watched much of Rainbow High or Miraculous Ladybug, which is more of dolls based on a show, I think. I don't know which came first. I haven't watched Monster High even, or Ever After High particularly much, but I have watched every episode of this show. And I think it comes down to this. It is so campy and funny and self-aware, but also sweet and educational and innocent, and just a whole thing where it's relatable because it's people playing with dolls. And you can tell that the props are other toys that they found in the back cupboard somewhere, or things that they have made themselves. And it's so cool. It reminds me of the Barbie like books and things that I grew up with, where the pictures were not animated, they were not hand-drawn, they were literal doll photographs of, oh my God, it's so cute, of the dolls, of the Barbie dolls, acting out the scenes. That is what this show reminds me of. And it's very nostalgic and it's very inspirational because it just makes me want to play dolls. And so yeah, when I hunted down these three, I went to Woolworths and found them in the toy section, which, if you're not Australian, Woolworths is, oh my God. I'm holding the magical shoe in my hand. Why am I so excited about this? I don't know. Anyway, Woolworths is one of our two major supermarkets. Woolworths and Coles being the other one. And both have like a stationery / toy aisle which are, you know, full of like dolls, Barbies, some OMG, some Hatchimals, like whatever trendy but cheap sort of doll you can get at that time. Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels cars. And yeah, they were there because I'd been Googling and I found some in stock at a store near me. So I went and I picked up 3 with different barcodes, and thankfully I got 3 different girls. So that's good. I just noticed their skirts have actually different like patterns to them. Aria's is more like blue. No, that's not Aria's. Ella's, sorry, is blue obviously and more like florally. Aria's one is purple and has like these like longer bits. And she has a more overlapped hem, overlapped layer thing. So that's pretty cool that they're different. I forgot her name. What's your name, honey? I know it. It will come to me in a minute. I'm so sorry. Anyway. So but yeah, basically they are just, they're just so cute. They're weighted a bit better than Barbies. I like how they feel in my hand better. They're more solid. They don't feel as, dare I say it, they don't feel as cheap and plasticky as Barbies do, like fashionista style Barbies. I didn't originally think their faces were anything to write home about, and I still kind of don't, but now I just see the characters from the show. And even though it seems like they have the same face mold, I think their eyes are a bit different shaped. I think they have slightly different eye shapes in screening, I think. Let me look at it. Oh, maybe it's not different. I don't know. But yeah, to summarize my very rambly and unplanned and unscripted message, I like these dolls because I like the show. I like the show because it's fun, it's unique, it's not being done in doll media at the moment. It's accessible to children and adults who play with dolls. They can follow along with the storylines if they want. They can have the actual characters as dolls in their hands, and they are relatively cheap. Like I paid $18 Australian for each of these, which for a reveal surprise sort of toy Barbie color reveal goes for about the same from what I've seen. So that's not too bad. Remember, Australian dollars are worth less to the American dollar. So $18 here is less money than $18 in America, if that makes sense. Look how the colors all mix. It's like a deep purple color. It's so pretty. I could just play with this forever. It's so nice. Yeah, and I like the show because it reminds me of old school Barbie books that had doll photography, and I feel like it has the same vibe. It has that creative play element. It's funny, it's educational, it's very like self-aware as well, like the way the dolls move, like they don't have elbow joints, so they just move like this, and it's normal in that world. And it's just, yeah. I don't know, I'm excited to have these dolls. I'm excited to clean them up more. I'm excited to just keep playing with this water. I'm excited. And I know DreamElla, when it first got revealed that it was coming out, there was a lot of controversy. People were saying, oh, it's just copying Barbie color reveal, blah, blah, blah. And maybe it was. I mean, let's be honest here. If they're not copying, then they did some pretty good guessing in the same direction. But the show really put its own spin on it. I wish I could have the career dolls. I haven't found the career dolls anywhere. I would absolutely love to have the Baker, Doctor and Vet dolls as well, because these are like their transformation version, right? You put the wig on. Sorry. You put the wig on, you put the tutu on, you put the little shoes with the wings on, they become the dolls. The fairies. Oh, it looks like a rose. But then they have like their human form, non-fairy form, where they're in the career dolls. Then there's the kids that they've released, their little sisters and the unicorns and the baby unicorns, and like, I want the whole set. I really do. And I just think it's so fun. And even though the other characters, some of the other dolls aren't colour revealed, that's fine, I don't mind. There's even a playhouse, which I would love to have, but I have nowhere to put it. I don't know, basically what I'm saying is, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm playing with this all day. So pretty. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you two also like rambling, mismatched conversations about dolls that you got from the supermarket. And I guess I'll see you next time.